What is up, everyone? Welcome back or to Doomsday. I hope you all are having a lovely day. Before I put my glasses on, I just want to tell you guys what I'm wearing on my eyes. And this palette cost like $10, okay, number one. Number two, it is very reminiscent to me of the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette, which is beautiful, but I couldn't use it because it constantly made my eyes water, and I had to sell it to a friend. And I purchased this yesterday, Physicians Formula Rosé All Play, and to me it just reminds me of that palette. Like everything about it just reminds me of that. So I used it today and I freaking love it. All right, it is gorgeous. I highly recommend. Let me see if I can change the lighting on this thing, because this light is making my foundation look very orange. So let's see. That's a little better. Maybe we can dim that down a bit. Today's purpose of this video is my Sephora VIB haul stash, if you will, stuff that I got. I had been planning on the spring sale for quite a while, so, you know, I had set some cash aside to be able to do this. I don't want it to seem like I am, you know, unsympathetic or empathetic to what's going on in our country. I understand we are all in a dire way, really, right now. We're being isolated from our family and friends, and trust me, no one feels that more than I do. My children are still in quarantine with their father, and there is talk of opening up the state now and, you know, just reopening everything, and we're not ready. I don't think we're ready, but that's not what this video is about. Let's get into it, shall we? Maybe one of these days I'll have editing on here where I can just, you know, go straight to it, but till then, we're gonna do it this way. Starbucks coffee is really good. Okay, so for this sale, I knew I would spend quite a bit, so, you know, I allotted for that, but I still went overboard. Like, nobody needs this much shit, okay? And one of the products I accidentally ordered two of. I'm not going to return it or anything. I'm going to give it to a friend of mine who is constantly asking me, well, not constantly, you know, but she's into the skincare stuff, so I'll get to that when we get to it. But I'm just going to go straight off the top of the box here. I have wanted a Fenty brush for quite some time, and I ended up purchasing two of the cream bronzers and one of the cream blushes, so I went ahead and got the bronzer brush here. Really excited to use that. No particular order, we're just randomly pulling out of the box. The Fenty Beauty What It Do setting spray, I have used this a couple of times now, and it leaves you with dewy skin. Like, it's gorgeous. Good job, Brianna. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Kit. It's the Pillow Talk matte lipstick and the lip liner. It is what I have on right now, and it is gorgeous. I think this was $25 maybe, I think. And it's lovely. Oh, a while back, when this first came out, I got a free sample from Sephora of the Tatcha liquid silk canvas, and I absolutely adored it. So I got it. And with 20% off, you know, that's the best time, to buy these more expensive products. If you want to get your wish list together, go ahead and put it all in your cart and wait till that VIB sale comes along, because it will. Last year, I think it came around 3 times instead of 2. So yeah, Tatcha liquid silk canvas, and it's like the original, but it's a lot more moisturizing, I want to say. It doesn't leave a powdery, dry feel on the skin at all. It's very moisturizing. Not a dewy moisturizing feel. It does, you know, smooth out the skin and everything, but it's just, I like it better than the original. As you know, beauty blenders cost $20 on their own. This is a Beauty Blender Besties. It comes with the sponge, a solid cleaner, and the little carrying case here that does have air holes in the back for it, you know, to air to circulate through it, which is really cute. $20 with 20% off. So yeah, the little beauty blender there. I had a free sample of the Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation, and it was beautiful. It's a full coverage dewy foundation, and it's gorgeous. So I got it in the shade 2N. I probably should have gotten it a shade darker since we're hitting, you know, the spring and summer months, but 2 in. I can always fix it up with some bronzer and stuff like that. But yeah, so Dior Forever Skin Glow. This is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. And this is more on the expensive side. So again, wait till the VIB sale. This I spent 300 points on, which I've done before. The Tatcha cleanser with the water cream mini. I got that for 300 points. I love this cleanser. I think it's like $32, maybe $34 on its own. And these cleansers will last you quite a while. You do not need a lot of it. So this little mini one in here is going to last me a while too. I'm still on my last bottle of it. 100 points for the Shiseido Controlled Chaos Mascara. This is amazing mascara. Love it. Haven't forked over to pay for the full size yet, but we'll get there eventually. But right now, that's going to be a good one. Now, this I am also wearing today, the Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. This is beautiful packaging. Just freaking beautiful. Let me show you here. Look at that. Like, she really did that. She went all in on that one. It's like a cell phone case. You know, you see the ones with the glitter and all that. But yeah, this is a beautiful face palette. It is very pink, very girly, and I love it. That cream blush at the top is just gorgeous. Let me see if I can swatch it for you there. It's a sheer, dewy blush, and it is fabulous. This right here, what is this one? I think these are like toppers or something, but they're very glittery. It would be beautiful as like an eyeshadow topper. And then the gold toned one here, it's like a pinky gold. Yeah, see that? Gorgeous. And then that top, this is too much for a blush for me personally, but yeah, all of those can be used on the eyes, and I think this palette is great. Again, wait for the VIB sale to purchase these. I like to keep the packaging too, like all the boxes and stuff. I don't know why I do that. I end up with so much clutter. But anyway, let's see, what else did I get here? We'll go into hair products last. The Hollywood Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. I did that on this side today. I was testing out the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand and the Fenty Cream Bronzers, and I did the Charlotte Tilbury on this side. And this is a great, great bronzer, liquid bronzer. It's beautiful. I love it. I do not recommend using this, Pobby. I do not recommend using that on top of powder though. You want to use that before you powder and set your face. This is not a new purchase, but I wanted to throw it in here because the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter is gorgeous. If you don't really like the matte look, you like the dewy, shiny, you know, fresh skin look, you need this product. You can use it alone, you can use it under your foundation, you can use it on top of your foundation, and you just need to try it. I think Sephora is offering samples of it right now, so make sure you grab that sample if you get the chance to do that. Another Charlotte Tilbury liquid concealer. I expected this concealer to be somewhat of a water-based, very thin, Magic Away liquid concealer. Like, I just expected it to be more liquidy. This is actually a very high coverage concealer, and it did beautifully. I'm wearing it today, and I do have darker circles, so I am very much a hardcore concealer person. Very worth it. The Charlotte Tilbury line is just, I used her foundation today too. Now this is like my third shade of this because I can't seem to get it right, ever. I have come to notice, at least with the 3 shades I've chosen, all of them have a yellowy base to them. Making, I don't want to say orange because, I mean, in real life, it actually, like, my face does match my neck. Here on video, though, it looks a little off. This is the shade 4 Neutral, and even the neutral is like just an odd undertone. I don't know, but it's very full coverage. It's a beautiful foundation. It does oxidize, I'd say a shade or 2 darker than what actually comes out of the bottle. Like if you were to swatch it on your hand and leave it there for like 5 minutes and then put another swatch, you would see the difference. and it oxidizes quite a bit. So keep that in mind if you go to purchase the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Let's go with the Fenty products here. We already discussed the brush and the setting spray. So I got the cream blush in the shade Petal Poppin', which I am also wearing today. I used Petal Poppin' and then I topped it with the Natasha Denona Love Glow cheek palette, and it just went together beautifully. I have to say, the blush and the bronzers both go over a set face very, very well. It does not remove the makeup. It does not move the makeup. It just sets right there on top of it and mixes in like magic. It is Rihanna, Fenty, you guys did an amazing job with these products. I got the bronzers in Amber and Butta Biscuit. I bought Amber for more of the contouring aspect and Butta Biscuit for the bronzing part of the whole deal. Let's show you what Petal Poppin' looks like. Earlier when I was doing my makeup, I dug my long ass fingernail into, I was trying to open up Amber, and when I was opening it, my thumb jammed inside and ruined the, I'll show you, it's so depressing. Petal Poppin'. There she is. Would you like a swatch? Okay. Let's do it. All right, there's it on the finger. Oh, well. And Petal Poppin'. It's a very pink. It is very, very pink. It almost has a corally pink tone to it. I wish you could see it better, but oh well. But yeah, there is Petal Poppin', and it is beautiful. Even the more odd blush tones she has, there's a purpley one and an orangey one. I was watching some videos that some people did, and they went on the skin beautifully. They leave more of a hue rather than a huge impact, you know, and it can be built up. So the stronger you want it to be, just add a little more. Now this product is small. When I first opened it up, I thought maybe I got a sample size or, you know, the mini or something, but this is the actual full size product. The bronzer is regular size as her, you know, powder bronzers are. Same size as those. I don't know why there's a difference in size for the products, but nevertheless, there is. Don't care. Still love it. Still think it's worth the price. It's beautiful. And like I said, it will last you quite a while. Let's see here. We'll go into Amber now. The bronzer. And like I said, this too is, if you have the matchstick in Amber, you don't, I won't say you don't need this because it applies completely different. With the matchstick, you know, you have to kind of warm it up on the skin, and then, you know, you can take your brush and wipe it from the stick, or you can actually go straight on the face. I prefer to warm it up and go straight on with it before you powder, because it will move the powder in my experience. But here's the cream in Amber, and I'll show you how I ruined it. So dumb. Just careless mistake on my part. Alright, so when you go to open these, do not, I repeat, do not put your nail in between the compact, okay? Just use your 2 fingers and pop it right open. I didn't need to make it that difficult. Do you see that? I was so disappointed. Yes, it's a cream, and I just used what I got on my fingernail. I wiped it on my hand and just went from that. But yeah, there it is. Ugh. All right, let's give you a swatch of this. And again, this is the shade Amber, and it is exactly the same shade as the match stick. Now this one is more your contour. I would not use this as a bronzer. I would definitely use this as contour and contour only. If you go in to use it as a bronzer, you're gonna look a little dead, okay? Just personal experience speaking on that. But it's very cool, very, I don't want to say, it's gray toned. It's like a gray taupey color, and it's excellent to hollow out the cheekbones a little bit. And then after I did that, I went in and topped it on the upper part of the cheekbone with Butta Biscuit, which is much warmer. You will see as I swatch side by side here. Can't believe I ruined it. Ugh. All right. Butta Biscuit, very warm. Not very warm, but compared to Amber, it's pretty damn warm. Alrighty. And there is Butta Biscuit. Now I just use that to go along the top of the cheekbone here to add a little, you know, sun-kissed effect to the skin. So there you have it. Petal Poppin', Amber, and I totally went blank. Butta Biscuit. Yeah, there you go. They're beautiful. Highly recommend. She did an amazing job with these products, or whoever made them did an amazing job. Rihanna's makeup line, Fenty Beauty, is fantastic. I am also a very big fan of their, the newer foundation, the hydrating one. It's beautiful. Love it. I can't do the matte one very well. Like, my skin is just too dry for all that. The Briogeo hair mask. This is an amazing thing too. I have very dry hair from all the bleaching and coloring and styling and whatnot. So I really needed something to give my thirsty hair some hydration. And this is actually a beautiful, beautiful hair mask. Love it so freaking much. I also purchased this, which is a new product for me. I'd never used it before. It intrigued me because it's like an, well, you think it's an aerosol, but it's actually a pump. It does spray out as if it's aerosol, but like you have to keep squirting, you know, or pumping the pump there. Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strength Plus Moisture Leave-In Mask. So it's like a leave-in conditioner. And I really, really like this one a lot. I would compare it to the Way leave-in conditioner. That one is $26. Can't remember how much this one is. I should keep my iPad here so I can like look up these products as I'm showing them to you and tell you the prices. But yeah, I think it's in the 20-something realm for this one. Let's see. Yeah, if you have bleached hair, really dry hair, frizzy hair, just wherever your hair is thirsty, you want like a leave-in mask like this, and it's amazing. This is a new one also for me. My sister recommended this one to me, my baby sis. It is the IGK Antisocial Overnight Bond Building Dry Hair Mask. So you put this in before you go to bed, and you like work it in or whatever, and you're supposed to wake up and have super soft, healthy, flexible, you know, hair, sexy hair, you know. So I'm gonna try this tonight and see what happens. So yeah, really excited about this one. She swears by it. She says it's the best thing since freaking sliced bread. So we will see about that. Excuse me. So good. I apologize. I'm one of those annoying people that will take a couple gulps and then afterwards my boyfriend can't stand it, but oh well. Pablo, stop chewing on stuff, buddy. Love ya. Love ya. He needs a bath and a haircut so bad. If we weren't all in quarantine right now, I would totally take him and have him like pampered and washed and his haircut and all that. He needs it. So then I stocked up on stuff that I buy religiously, which is the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Boom Boom Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel. I love this stuff. I want to use it till the day I die. And I also repurchased the Bum Bum Cream because I use it religiously. Like after I shower, before I dry off, this goes on my skin. Every time. I don't feel complete without it. I just don't. I have spoiled myself to the point of no return. Okay, this is the item I accidentally bought 2 of. When I first opened the box, I thought they had sent me an extra one on accident. I was going to call, you know, and send it back and all that. But then I thought, I need to check my purchase. Because these came in like 4 separate orders. I didn't order all this at once. I just would go back again and again and again because I would regret not purchasing something like an idiot. So, the Milk Vegan Milk Moisturizer. Yep. This one. I got 2 little samples of this from Sephora, and I like to compare this to the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. It's not as dewy as the Tatcha, but it does have that same thick emollient texture. It melts into the skin. This is one of those moisturizers that you want to put on and take time to actually massage into the skin. Get it deep in there. And when it starts to become more slick, that's when you know you've rubbed it in enough. It has a very thick texture. So when you're first putting it on, it almost feels like it's not going to go deep into the skin, but the more you rub it in, the more emollient and emulsified it becomes, and a thinner feeling that you'll get. And that's when you want to just keep massaging it in. And it's good to massage your skin, you know, and just go out like this with your fingers and get under the eyes there and smooth them out, pat them out, the forehead, you know, just rub it in. And I could massage my face with that moisturizer for hours. I just could. I love it. It's great. So I'm going to be giving one of those to someone who I know watches my videos. So I want her to know I appreciate her, and I have a personal relationship with this person. So I'm very, very happy to hand it over to her. I think she will love it. All right. Moving on. I think I have one more item to show you. I do, one more, and that'll be it. 20 minutes in. Hey. Another IGK. This is the Summer Blonde Essentials little duo pack here. It's the, what is it? Like leave-in blonde booster drops. It's supposed to, like, you know, kick Brass's ass, so to speak. There's that. And it is called Mixed Feelings Leave-In Blonde Toning Drop. So I'm guessing it's like a purple tone, and it just dials down the brassiness and yellow in the hair. You can put this in your shampoo, you can put it in your conditioner, and you can put it in your styling products. Which brings me to the second item that came with this. This has to be my favorite leave-in hair product of all time. And it's the IGK Mistress. It is a hydrating hair balm. Pablo, what are you doing? He's into something. I heard it. Come on out, buddy. Come on, Pobby. What you doing? There you are. I know what you were doing. So this leaves your hair soft, silky, and smooth. I can't begin to tell you how glad I am I stumbled across this product. I have the full size sitting up there. It's amazing. I could, if I had to eliminate all hair products and could only keep one, this would be the one right here. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm really excited to try these toning drops. I've never used these before. This I have, and I know I love this. So I could just put a few drops in this. Once this fades out, my hair will be a blonde color, and it tends to get on that yellow side. So I can't wait to see if this really works. I'm super excited about that. This I know works. Like I've been telling everyone I know about it. This is just, the Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. If you have dry hair at all, you need to get your hands on this. It's, want to spit out the curse words again, man. It's just great. All right, but that is it. That is everything I purchased from the VIB sale, and I regret nothing. Nothing. I am totally pleased with myself. Well, I can't say totally pleased with myself. I should have chilled a bit, you know. But life is short, as we are discovering now. You know, you only live once. And there's just so much shit going on in the world right now. We need a little pick-me-up from time to time. I just wish I could share this with everybody. I wish I could give out a milk vegan moisturizer to all of you. I really, really do. I think we just need to hang in there, man. Stick it out. Be there for each other. You know, if you have a friend who's going through it, you know, make sure you're calling to check on your friends and family. Speaking of which, I need to call my mother as soon as this video ends. My kids are supposed to be coming home tomorrow, and to be frankly honest, I'm still a little terrified to be around them, knowing that I still interact with the public on a daily basis, and knowing that the lock will be lifted, so to speak. It only makes me feel like I'm even more of a danger to them at this time, you know. But they are my babies. They are my children. I cannot stay away from them forever. That's just not a possibility. All we can do is be cautious. Excuse me. All we can do is be cautious and wary, and be careful with the decisions that we make and the routes we choose to take. I just beg that everybody watches out for not just themselves, but all the ones around you. Really take into consideration what people are going through before you choose to lash out and express your bad day onto someone else, that retail worker, you know, that tells you you can only have one pork chop instead of two. You know, just reel it in. Reel it in. We all need to do that. We all need to reel it in. I've had my moments where I was ready to flip shit on people, you know, but we have to just consider what we're all going through right now. Yeah. So with all of that high-end bougie shit that I just showed, I would like to talk about not just the Physicians Formula palette, but the Milani Gilded Gold. Like, this one is also freaking gorgeous, okay? I have not tried this one yet, and this is reminiscent to me of one of the Natasha Denona palettes, like maybe the gold palette or something. I can't quite remember. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, that green right there, it just screams to me, like, put me on your face now. So I'm really excited to try this one too. I think when this was first released, it was like 20 bucks, but it's at my work for like $14. So bam. Also, I found a drugstore concealer that I am obsessed with. This is the Age Perfect Radiant Concealer, and it's partnered with the Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. I'm going to use those two together tomorrow before work. But this concealer is so beautiful, and it's not, it's radiant. Chill, Bella. Chapo. I lost my train of thought. It's radiant, but it's not too radiant, you know. So if you do have aging skin, and my skin around my eyes is aging. Hold on, Poppy. I'll pick you up in just a second. My skin is aging, you know, but it's beautiful on my skin. And I think if you're young, middle-aged, in between, like, this concealer will work for you. It's freaking gorgeous. And everybody's always talking about, Poppy, don't you be chewing on that. Everyone's always talking about how amazing the Maybelline Fit Me powder is, so I bought some of that too, and I can't wait to try that. You know, I'm trying to, you know, dive more into the drugstore realm of things and see how that goes for me. But if you're new here, please subscribe. I don't post often. It's very random and unpredictable when I'm going to post, but I have a full-time job. We're in the middle of a pandemic, you know. I'm a mom. Just things are kind of crazy in everyone's life right now. Come here, Poppy. Come here, boy. Come here. Poppy. Come here. Poppy. Nope, Bella. She's too big to get on my lap. Oh, Poppy, don't be jealous. But yeah, just please consider subscribing. I am going to do another giveaway. We've already done one, and I promised you guys another one. We will get that done. Yeah, just subscribe, like the video, don't like the video, don't subscribe. I would love it if you would subscribe. Anyway, I hope you all are happy, healthy. It's time to go. Taking care of each other, and love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.